now to the match of Spatulate versus me on Null, because it's more of a late game match, and sadly my connection to Spat was a little bit laggy, so yeah, it will be a little bit slower, but nonetheless it's quite an interesting one. I can't fully remember how I played, I just know that I played quite aggressively. My plan was to get some dragons quite early and summoning some more imps, because I played this map quite often against Ancient, and it seems like Spat got the portal earlier to get a fly. I just want to get a dragon. Didn't care too much about the portal yet, because a fly is worthless to me still to this day. But still, not slapping my imps yet, but trying to help them out, claiming the room in possession, because I want that 5x5 vault here. And now that I got it, I have a room pre-dug out, just 3x3, so that I can place whatever room I need there. And I accidentally bookmarked something, I ain't gonna use that. Meanwhile, Spat is building some 5x5 rooms there, satisfying his OCDs. Meanwhile, I'm going to the left and right hand side of those gems. Oh, I think I missed some vault tiles to get the dragon. But yeah, for me it's now more important to go to those gems quite quickly, because there you get a ton of gold. Also placing some vault tiles there, which means it's quite inefficient, but you get some dragons a little bit more likely. And now I should be able to get a dragon, and we see a dragon is already training, and I use my trash to train, to research, which is a good call. Spat now placing down a training room, also has a 5x5 hatchery. I don't know if he does know that you need a 5x5 workshop to attract bile demons on this map, but either way. Oh, I just built a 3 or 8 tile library, because I just wanted to get warlocks, not having warlocks, just those dragons, and I can use this room for 2 creatures, but yeah, I won't get any warlocks to spawn. But I'm quite unlucky there, just getting a fly. And Spat just placed down a library, attracting a warlock, training his dragon, but using... No, he does want to train his warlock, but uses those flies to research. And we see I'm placing some more vaults here. Those vault tiles are quite inefficient, but that's good for the strategy I'm going for, because my goal is to attract more dragons. I increase my layer here so I can get more units. I think it's a little bit late, but still in time to be called decent enough. And Spat now getting a proxy vault near the gold, which is quite good. We are both quite behind with the unit attraction. Also, I'm really unlucky with 3 demon spawns. I think I should increase my library now, as well as my training room, which I'm about to do. And Spat still trying to reach the left and right hand gem. Was more occupied reaching the left hand side of the gem. Having quite a secure space back there, especially when he reinforced, otherwise it would be a pain in the ass if it isn't reinforced. And I think this was still the time where we thought more imps is more better, but 15 imps, it's quite a lot, decent enough. Yeah, nowadays I wouldn't get so many Wookers because I feel like it's a little bit too expensive, and having a good economy is a little bit more important. And all those gold I have here, I try to spread out that I have more gold occupying those wolf tiles. That way I get more dragons. Like you see right here, I have 3 dragons right now. Spat is using his dragon to research. He's more focused on the research. Meanwhile, I just focus on a mid-game mid-game army, because back then I didn't knew about anything about late game, so I just thought, okay, let's go dragons, let's go bile demons, those are the best creatures. And mistresses are so hard to get, it mostly isn't worth getting, but that's totally wrong. It's actually quite easy to get mistresses, even on a higher level. And I think at this point I will throw my beetle and flies away, but not right now, because I feel like I will use them for research. Yeah. Both of us just more concerned about our own dungeon. Oh no, it seems like I'm going for scouting Spat's dungeon out. I'm staying close towards the middle. I think I forgot to slap it, but whatever. Meanwhile, Spat is speeding up all his researches. And now I'm scouting the training room and where to attack. I think I want to see the library, and then I will retreat. Meanwhile, Spat is now possessing a dragon and want to go for a counter-attack, which you can do, but actually good on this map, especially on level 3. You can draw so much aggro on it and throw some grenades. And I just ruining or make another entrance, so I can note that the library is open. I can see Spat is now going for my gems. I'm not too careful about my Wookers, but still retreating them. And he's more focused on killing those Wookers with the fire breath, but the grenade is actually better to kill those Wookers. Spat really didn't do much damage with his dragon here, and I just throw my trash in and say, hey, you can kill them, I don't care, to be honest. Meanwhile, I'm hiding my dragons, and he's now approaching the training room, which draws quite some aggro. I'm now trying to defend my dungeon a little bit more by just sectioning it off. It looks a little bit weird, but I'm not too frightened about his one dragon right there, because dragons take ages to kill a dungeon heart, and it seems it does very little to no damage at all. Meanwhile, I'm trying to do some research, but my dungeon layout is quite bad. So his one dragon will draw quite some aggro from all my units. And I try to save some Wookers, so I save some gold here. But Spat really wasting a ton of time. I'm now going for a counter-offensive, wanting to get the beach secured, because I feel like he will take too long for his dragon to kill my my dungeon. So I'm going for the counter-attack, just strafing in. He does notice me, but I will I'm happy to engage those warlocks, because any units you can kill, the better. And I just was confused where to go, so I just tapped out. Hope that my dragon will draw some aggro, because one dragon can survive for a very long time. And now just possessing it, healing it, dropping my grenade, and focusing on one creature. That grenade has a good AoE, and I think no, he just saved one dragon from here, but he's retreating, and he should increase his Slayer, because his Slayer is quite small. I'm now back to training, and I should also increase my layer, which I do right now, and even want to extend it. Nice. And I think I want to place a hatchery here, because I don't have a hatchery, but I need that healing. But I didn't want to get spiders, because I thought, yeah, dragons are far better than having a spider and a beetle trained up. But because I have such a huge army of bad trained dragons, yeah, I can just go with dragons alone. And it seems like, because I have the sheer amount of dragons, it should be good enough. And I don't know what I want to do. Oh, I just want to possess my dragon, but I possessed a Wooker. Now strafing in once again, wanting to draw some aggro. I should heal my dragon. And Spat just noticed that I am going in. Yet now I'm shooting a grenade, which might kill those Wookers. I'm drawing quite some aggro already. Spat is responding with a bigger army. Don't know why he dropped his spider there, but no, the commitment to defend that area isn't too big. Meanwhile, I dropping some grenades, just trying to get some damage done, but dragon on dragon fight doesn't work, and especially in the training room, it's so hard to see what you're gonna hit. And oh, that warlock is out of reach, even though I have speed on my dragon. Okay, we're able to kill this warlock, which is actually huge. That was a well-trained warlock. Though I should be more minded about the security of my dungeon. Okay, which I do right now. He wants to safeguard the entrance, but I don't know if he's aware. Yeah, he's aware that there's a second entrance. I don't know why he isn't defending it, but the entrance is beside his lair and library. But because he just has a 5x5 layer, he doesn't really get more units than that. But he might get more dragons. Oh, I'm here with the harassment once again. Speeding up all my dragons first so they are faster at training, but also using that charged up speed for my dragon, which I want to harass. I felt like a level 4 dragon is pretty much as good as you can get, and every dragon below isn't as good. I mean, it changed a little bit, but it stays pretty much the same as well, because you basically have the dragon to draw aggro and just tank a ton of damage. And now I'm focusing on training. Do not know that Spat is now on the offensive and speeding up this Wooker. And I think he wants to safeguard his imp here. And yeah, that dragon fight is non-brainer. Oh, he wants to go in my dungeon here right now. And he just saw that I reinforced those walls, but just a few. Still good enough. He needs to claim that. And if... okay, I'm far too occupied with distracting his training here. And now backing out. I think I just... Nope, I'm going in. I think I want to heal more or draw some aggro or just kill some... Yeah, I think I just want to kill some imps. But meanwhile, Spat is pretty deep into my dungeon, which is kinda scary. And now I heard this... Did I heard this call to arms? I think I heard it. Yeah, but I'm not too scared about it. I now just want to claim all those tiles back, which Spat got here. So the time is already running. I'm playing on the defensive, and Spat isn't too fast on the offensive. I do not respect his attack that much, and yeah, I'm pretty much get my my stuff secured, wanting to counter-attack right now. And I want to distract or draw more aggro on his base and defend the breach. Meanwhile, Spat is trying to attack my dungeon with 3 level 4 dragons. They're a respectable army and they might kill some of my demon spawns, which I do not care too much about. I also do not care about my spiders and beetles because I don't mind losing them at that stage. Oh, I just saw that Spat. Oh, I sold the bridge to play a little bit more safe. I felt the pressure, but not too much pressure. I thought I need to respect his attack to get rid of him from my training room and library. At this point, I think my plan was to get the bridge as well, but more aggro means more better. And now, speeding up all my units, I don't care too much about my demon spawns, but that demon spawn still stays strong with 1 HP, and I continue my harassment. I mean, it's good early development of the multiplayer gameplay here, but we wouldn't play it like that anymore. But back then I thought whoever has the aggression will win most likely, and he's now retreating his dragons. Were able to distract my army for quite a bit, but those dragons took quite some damage. Okay, Spat now also getting a one tile line of vault for more dragons. No, now he's increasing his slayer. I think he's feeling the pressure and feels not as secure anymore in his main layer, but that forced him to get more units, and we now see a heavily bruised level 4 dragon, which he just secured. But I mean, 1 grenade and this dragon is pretty much dead, unless he's healing it with those chickens. Now he'd also cast a healing spell. That a level 4 dragon is distracting Spat, and I'm focusing more on causing havoc here. I killed already a warlock, which is quite yeah, now I'm confused where all those creatures are gone, so I just tap that and say, okay, do whatever you want. I'm pretty much blocking your research. And now focusing more on my dungeon once again, going for more research. I think I want some spells, and finally the bridge so I can go in. Speeding up 1 slap, that's really good to see that that dragon can spam those grenades quite well. And again, I killed a warlock here. Now all those units are gone. I think Spat, did he just build? No, he just is watching and thinking about what he wants to do against this 1 level 4 dragon, which is pretty much distracting his entire research and training. Meanwhile, my units are still training, and I'm gonna build a bridge right there. Not too much bothered with not having my entire beach claimed, but I'm attacking 2 sides. Oh, I want to get the entire middle so I can get a bigger breach hit, or I might respect his integrity of his dungeon. Oh, now I'm selling this one because I was scared of this one Wookus, but it worked. That's an odd place. Now I'm getting a foothold onto the breach, which means he pretty much has the pressure now, and he really has to respect that. Spat want to have a separate way towards that breach so he can get rid of that area quite sneaky. Now he sees that I'm going in with a possessed dragon once again, and just notice the small twin dungeon he has here. That's actually a really smart thing to do. He also distracted me here and bait me to stay there, but having it as a backup when I'm here at his main library is something we nowadays actually do. Having a second library, having a second layer, just so you more or less waste your time in possession when you are the aggressor. Oh, Spat now having an orc is now also able to get a mistress, but he lacks the space. I pretty much don't give him much room to breathe here. And I'm still on the offensive, but that slow on the dragon hurt me quite a bit. Now we have a resync. And the game seems to go on. I think the possession and the quick placing of rooms is hurting the game a bit, but it was able to catch on, and now the small twin dungeon is open. The resyncs are still quite annoying. I think Spat should focus more on either getting mistresses or getting to protect spell and the lightning. Otherwise, the training speed is far too much gone. Oh, he got a hobo. That hobo is actually really good here. If he trains his hobo, he can actually hurt my dragons quite badly. But he's more concerned about training his orc, which I do not agree of. I think orcs have too less HP and deal a little bit too less damage, especially when they are at the low level. They are decent at level 6 or so, but still not that much HP. I just got Spat just sold his entire twin dungeon, and I'm here at his main dungeon trying to draw some aggro. Meanwhile, there's another dragon versus dragon fight, which is actually a really good call. I'm delaying his endgame so much, and also, yeah, he pretty much can't heal his units when he retreats. Like, I'm in his lair, I'm at the front, I will expand. I have almost the entire beach already claimed. And he tries to win a little bit with healing his dragons. But my dragons, yeah, are just a high level, are they? Yeah. Level 3, level 5, 2, 4, 4. And here's a level 2, 2, one level 4 and another level 2. And there's almost no room to breathe here, but he's training his hobo and his mistress. And we just saw that his he got a warlock up to level 2. Now I'm distracting his research once again. I mean, the balance between how much I possess and how much I care about my own dungeon, I mean, it works, but it can be exploited by Spat. But because there's just a dragon on dragon fight going on, I think it's good enough. He just thinks about if he can train more dragons or his mistress. Now he has a level 2 mistress here, but it's just level 1 and the pressure is a little bit too big. But I think you can have a dragon fight for 10 minutes for no dragon to die, so you can stall it off, especially when he's healing. Oh, he just saved his hobo here. And is he backing off? My dragon's still here in his library and close to his lair, so it's hard for him to heal those. He drops also, okay, those dragons just use the healing spell, which is actually good. But I'm getting closer towards his library, perhaps stealing his healing spell. But my level 5 dragon really makes it hard for him to rest his creatures. Now trying to get his library here. I should force claim it, but I thought it would be good enough to just use walkers and expand from the other areas. I'm not too sure what my plan was here to attack this imp. I think it was just distracting me and I actually want to claim this. Oh, it was Spat who got distracted by my imp. I actually just want to prevent him from getting his HP back, and I'm focusing on those warlocks because if they get one training, yeah, one warlock just died here. Yeah, now I'm committing all my dragons over here to really put the pressure on his library. But later on, we just know you can just transfer all your books by placing a twin library, but Spat didn't dug out that many 5x5 rooms, so he has really not that many rooms to place something instead. But he's now selling his, yeah, good call. He's selling his workshop to place another library, which is the right thing to do, and I think he should now just get rid of his layer, his library. Very good call, very good call. Very well played by Spat, but the pressure is on, and it's pretty much a dragon versus dragon fight. You can't really win this one. It feels like a stalemate. All what you do is a positional win, which right now I think I'm more occupied on training and getting some more rooms on the left and right hand side, because he can't commit too many dragons on both sides. So I try to force some issues here, but he does a good job with splitting his dragons with the rest of his army. But his army, it isn't a fighting force, and I'm now also speeding up my dragons. I can heal them. I have 60,000 gold in the bank. Meanwhile, Spat has 28,000, and those resyncs are quite annoying here. But Spat really needs some space to place a layer, because his creatures can't regenerate. A hatchery alone isn't something he can do. Oh, he's losing those level 2 dragons now. Okay, he healed his dragons in time and safeguarding his mistress. Now I sold the layer, so he can't get any more spawns. And Spat, I think, want to go in with his orc and safeguarding his mistress. I don't agree with that call. That mistress could have been used to kill off some of my imps. And meanwhile, I getting so much more positional advantage, because he's wasting his time in possession, not finding the entrance. And those dragons are just heating up themselves. And now GG is called. And we will soon see Spat tapping out. But at least he's trying to defend. No, I don't know. Oh, I think he just want to kill it, or let his creatures get killed. And I'm now on both sides, pretty much surrounding his dungeon. And yeah, Spat saying he didn't got any creatures or any useful creatures. But to be honest, he didn't place a layer here. And he still thinks about tapping out or not. And yeah, here to wait, CBA, I don't know. Oh, he wanted to get some more dragons, but didn't got those because he was lacking in layer tiles. And when does he really tap out? I think now it's the time to tap out, because I'm surrounding his dungeon core. The resync is kinda annoying. And yeah, I'm pretty much surrounding his dungeon core, and Spat is now tapping out.